All right, I'm recording now. So, Colin, if you could stop running around the room, I'd appreciate it. And keep your pants on, okay? That's completely inappropriate.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right. So, let's start with this one. We're going to do a total of 4 examples today. 2x minus 6 equals 4. All right, now, do you guys remember PEMDAS, yeah? Okay, do I have to write what they stand for?
No.
Okay, do you remember how when you are simplifying, you go in this order, right? Everybody write this down. Simplifying goes that way. When you are solving, you do it the opposite way. Can you see right now that the things we have to do to get x by itself is we have to get rid of that minus 6, but we also have to get rid of this times by 2. So what should we get rid of first if we're doing it the opposite way? Colin?
What does E stand for?
Exponents. Eli?
Add 6 to each side.
Right, because first I'm going to take care of this subtraction. See how adding and subtraction are at the bottom here, and we're going opposite. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides. Here's something that might help. I've had kids before ask me this. Look up. I've had kids ask me, how do I know what you mean by both sides? Is both sides of the equal sign? If it helps you, just draw a line like this right now. It really helps. Then you know it's both sides of the line. So here I've still got 2x left. I added 6 on both sides. 4 plus 6 is 10. All right, now what should I do? Go ahead, Emily.
Divide on both sides.
Right, this is like times by 2, so I'm going to divide by 2 on both sides. So here I have x equals 5, which is the final answer. And by the way, you can always check it, because if you plug it back in, if you say 2 times 5 is 10, minus 6, that is 4, so I'm right. Not bad? Beautiful. I think the biggest question people come up to me with this is they always say, how do I know what order to do things? And again, it's just opposite PEMDAS now. All right, so I'm going to give you one that you're going to try by yourself. And then I'm going to give somebody a prize for completing it. 3m plus 4 is equal to negative 11. Who took the goose? Gross.
I have 3 of them.
That's
I'm
disgusting.
making an army of
Geese.
I
Geese.
It's
All right, we have another
It's
stupid
not-
goose up
I
there.
said
This is not English class.
It's actually decent.
No,
So, did
it's
anyone hear
decent.
that?
No.
Yeah,
Mine says
All right.
7 puts- I said so.
Are you almost done? Keep your masks over your noses, please. So the correct answer for this is negative 5. So who wants to get a prize by either coming up here or just explaining it to me verbally what to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Colin, what's your number? 8.
Actually, never mind. I don't have the right answer.
Okay, you're 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Three.
So you're gonna subtract 4 on both sides.
Okay, subtract.
Get plus the negative.
So that's 3m equals, and so you're saying like it's a negative 11 plus a negative 4,
Yeah.
which makes what?
Negative 15.
Beautiful.
And then you're gonna divide by 3 on both sides.
Gorgeous, so m equals -5. Colin?
It says +4, not -4.
Right, but the opposite of adding 4 is subtracting 4 from both sides to even it out.
Oh, why don't we just do +4?
Because if I added 4 to 4, I'd get 8. And I'm trying to cancel it out.
Why can't 7m equal -11?
Did you say why can't 7m equal -11?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't combine a 3m and a 4 because one has an m and one doesn't.
Colin, can you have both?
Okay, Colin, chill. All right, go get a prize. Nice job. All right, next up, let's do something a little harder. Let's do n plus 1 over -2 equals 15. All right, now, this one is a kind of a rule breaker, so don't do this without me. Look up. You remember how I told you that subtraction and addition, you get rid of that before you get rid of multiplication and division? But there's like an implied parenthesis when there's a fraction, so put that parenthesis up there. So what should we get rid of first? Division of the -2, or should we start messing with that parenthesis? You said parenthesis first? Nope. Remember, it's opposite of what you think, right? I know, you kind of think PEMDAS, I want to go in this order, right? But it's opposite. So we're going to take care of the division first, yeah?
Oh.
So, right, do you see right now how it's dividing by -2? So to get rid of it, I'm going to multiply both sides by a -2. So I end up with an n plus 1, oh, forgot to draw my line. N plus 1 equals a -30. And then to get rid of the plus 1, what should I do? -1 on both sides. So I end up with n equals a -31. Now I can actually plug this in to make sure I'm right if I want to. Remember the original equation was n plus 1 divided by -2 equals 15, right? So if you ever just want to check, look, I'm going to write -31 plus 1 divided by -2 equals 15. What's a -31? 31 negatives plus 1 positive 1. What does that make? -30. And if I divide by -2, then I get positive 15, right? Because -30, a negative divided by a negative is a positive. And then 30 divided by 2 is 15. So you can always check and see if you're right. All right, let's do one more. This one is going to be you doing this problem. For a prize, if you're into it, 8 equals x minus 5 over 7. Now, the question is this. Does it matter that the x is on the right side instead of the left side? No. And remember, parentheses go up here in a fraction. Go for it. All right, the right answer is 61. All right, 61. Raise your hand if you would like to go through this with me. 1, Kierden. 2, 3, 4, Dylan. 5, 6, Morel. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. 8.
Okay, so you multiply 7 on both sides.
Right. How come you multiply 7 before getting rid of the minus 5?
Because it's division.
Right, and division comes before parentheses when we're going backwards. Okay. That's 56 over here.